everybody, welcome back to Dude Gamer. Here are the top new upcoming horror games for the year 2016 and 2017. Number 10, Alison Road. It's an upsetting, claustrophobic, and creepy game. Alison Road is shaping into a classic first-person psychological horror game, the spiritual successor to Hideo Kojima's Silent Hills. Alison Road, developed by Far From Home, is a game where players control an unarmed, confused protagonist with a headache and a bit of amnesia. You explore a townhouse to gather evidence of a heinous crime committed against your family while being stalked by a demonic, supernatural entity. Who committed the crime here? Looks like a twisted whodunit. I love creepy games like this. Alison Road is sure to be a hit. It's getting a hell of a lot of attention. At number 9, Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear is a tale about an obsessed painter on a quest to create the ultimate masterpiece, his magnus opus. Set in a scary and dimly lit Victorian mansion, the artist's pursuit of his goals drive him to madness and rampant alcoholism. The painter stumbles upon disturbing secrets about himself and the mansion along the way. The game is a heavily driven story, and gameplay revolves around puzzles and exploration in a very creepy environment. Yeah, this mansion looks spooky. Number 8, Outlast II. Outlast II sets aside the insane asylum this time for a foreboding rural Sonorian desert. Again, a game made by the skilled developers at Red Barrels, Outlast II is a sequel to Outlast, which features journalist Blake Langerman along with wife Lynn looking for a missing person. Similar to Outlast, Langerman is unable to fight but can defend himself using a camcorder to solve a sick and disturbing mystery. Outlast II treads upon religious elements which few games dare to venture. Yes, Outlast 2 looks very disturbing. Number 7, Perception. Developed by those who made the enormously successful BioShock Infinite, and Dead Space, it puts you into the role of a blind woman who has to explore yet another scary mansion. The art style is reminiscent of echolocation, which makes the scares in this game particularly interesting and unique. Engage in a deadly game of hide and seek with relentless enemies, including the Presence. Is it demonic? Sounds like it could be. Play to find out. Number 6, Routine. I've talked about this title before. Routine is an interesting sci-fi horror exploration game developed by indie studio Lunar Software. The game takes place on an abandoned lunar base where the game tasks players with discovering what happened to the base's missing crew. There is no way of fighting back against an unknown foe, so you'll have to use stealth and cunning to solve puzzles while avoiding peril. The game offers permadeath, which should provide a vivid game experience. At number 5, We Happy Few. This is an Xbox and PC exclusive, living in a freakish 1984-ish alternate reality where the citizens of Wellington Wells are controlled by a synthetic drug called Joy. And I've got to say, We Happy Few probably isn't everybody's cup of tea, but visiting such a place as a sick gamer is, well, pure joy. As you defy the system and survive the horror of the real world. Probably one of the most disturbing titles of 2016 and developed by Compulsion Games. Say no to drugs. Number 4, What Remains of Edith Finch. Another first-person exploration horror game exclusive on the PS4 where you play as Edith Finch, a woman who relives the last moments of her family's lives. Wow, that would suck. Edith attempts to find out why she is the only one left alive to solve the mystery. That's enough to make anyone psychotic. What Remains of Edith Finch is voted by some as the horror game of 2016, with the most emotional impact. Number 3, Dead by Daylight. Another asymmetrical survival horror game. Dead by Daylight, developed by Behavior Interactive, puts one of 4 players into an enclosed arena where you must escape a psycho killer. Survivors play in third person, while the killer plays from a first-person perspective. Your goal is to escape using cover and stealth as a survivor, or trap and kill your opponents while playing as the killer. This is an interesting online multiplayer game where you can play as different kinds of evil killers as well, like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, etc. Dead by Daylight is fun, fast-paced, terrifying action. Number 2, Agony. The name and the title says it all, a first-person horror game where players begin their journey as a tormented soul in the pit of hell. You possess powers of possession that help you survive. Your goal is to escape, so interaction with other weary souls in hell is essential. The game is truly gruesome and got big reactions at Gamescom. Warning, you may find this title disturbing. And finally, at number 1, ever look at the unsettling artwork of H.R. Geiger and wonder, what the fuck? Check out this new horror game in development called Scorn. Scorn appears to be a first-person shooter with an eerily upsetting atmospheric environment and character set. Maybe this is the hell dimension beyond the event horizon. You ever see that movie? It's badass. If you haven't, check it out on Netflix. Scorn is still in early development, and I'm hoping that Ebb Software can release the game sometime next year. It's my style of horror game, and I've got to say the graphics look incredible. So that's it for the 10 new and upcoming horror games for 2016-2017. If you liked the video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. It helps support the channel. See you on the battlefield. This is Dude.